Hello everybody. I've had my Aliner refrigerator plugged in, and there's the volts. It's currently not drawing any amps, so there's no watts. 60 cycles. Power factor of 1. It has used 5.71 kilowatt hours, or 5,710 watt hours, over 42 hours and 27 minutes.
Here is a chart of the power consumed during the video and total power consumed during the entire test. When you look at the numbers, you can see that running the refrigerator on AC power draws, on average, approximately 11 amps per hour. At the bottom, you can see that a group 24 lead acid battery can supply about 80 amp hours. It is generally accepted that you only consume the top 50% of the battery capacity, or about 40 amp hours. This is to maintain good battery health for longevity. From all this, you can see that running your refrigerator on an inverter from your battery will only yield 3.5 hours of safe use from your battery and about 6 or 7 hours if you run your battery to the dead end. Now let's look at running the fridge on direct current mode directly from the battery.
And as you can see, I am in my Aliner and my shunt, which reads my battery power and state of charge. You see that I am drawing 6 watts, 0.43 amps. I've only consumed 0.1 amp hours today. Very small loads. I'm going to switch over to my camera, and show you that I am running on, let me get it in focus, there we go. I am in automatic mode, and it is running on my propane currently, and I have the thermostat set at 2. Okay, I am going to switch this off of automatic. Let's see if I can do this here. I am going to switch it to DC. So there it is on DC. I change back over to my shunt. Where's there? There we go. I just went to DC, and you'll see that I am drawing 180 watts. So I went from 0.4 amps to drawing 13 amps. Now with my 200 amp hour battery, just doing a little bit of math in my head, that 13 amps will run me down to next to nothing. You can see it there in at the bottom of my shunt. It's saying 22 hours, and it's continuously dropping. This is a good example of what happens with a Dometic 3-way fridge when you put it on DC to run on the battery. It draws lots of current. Lots of current. You can see 13 amps. All right, I'm going to switch it back over to gas. I'll turn my auto button on. I must have to switch it manually there. Turn my auto button on, and it's back running on gas, and you can see that the fridge is now drawing only 0.44 amps again, basically 6 watts. I'm going to switch back over and turn my solar back on. Solar. Settings. Battery. Enable the charger. Now that the charger is enabled, and you can watch the power start coming back in to fill up my battery with what the fridge took out of it. And it is a quite cloudy day. Well, it's cloudy anyway. Let me switch you over to the camera. There is some sunlight out. Not that. Camera. That's where the sun is, up behind that cloud. See my truck over there, tow vehicle. See, there's still snow on the ground here. And go back to my solar here. Oh. And even on that cloudy day, there's still light in the sky. My 4 100-watt panels are bringing in 100 watts and putting 7 amps back in the battery. Well, you can't see the panels because I've got the dormer up so that the panels are flat. My panels are flat right now, just picking up the light from the clouds in the sky. Camera. There's my panel on the roof of the dormer. 400 watts. Sun's up in there somewhere. You can't see it behind the clouds. Switch back over. Let my solar charger recharge or reestablish communications. It does that when I switch apps. It's 100 watts, 7 amps.